Well, I consider that to be a good sign. If you'll recall on the Leaving Home video, I forget what episode number it was, but it was titled Leaving Home. I built this little beacon, not thinking anybody would ever see it again, before jumping into a boat and heading across the water. And that's about what's going to happen again. Oh boy, I am full up. Okay. Make a new boat. Figure out that I'm carrying entirely too much crap, and make a chest and leave it here. I obviously picked up too much to take with me, and there is no way that I'm headed all the way back to the base to do something about that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I'm going to assume that I'm not going to need quite as much of that coal. I'll carry 2 full stacks. And that means I will only need 2 stacks of sticks to make them into torches. Okay. That's better. Still kind of cramped, but serviceable. Heading out. If the boat will finally decide what direction it wants to go. Jeez. That was almost as bad as the lag. And we're headed south by a little bit southwest, which is what I seem to recall the direction was. And I'm sure that somewhere somebody is suggesting that I should use F3 to get the XYZ coordinates and use that for navigation. And I would do that except for 2 things. Number one, I didn't do that on the first trip, and so I don't know the XYZ coordinates of where I'm going. And also, well, have a look. Just exactly how useful is that? The numbers were readable for maybe a split second. And when that stack of red bars wraps around, I'm not going to be able to read any of that. I might be able to get an occasional glimpse, but certainly not enough. And then, of course, there's this red thing coming up there that is going to go all the way to the top of the screen. I'm not entirely sure what it all means, but I know it means that that information is useless to me. So I have only this map, which I have just gone off of. Damn. I should have made another one while I was there. Okay, hop out the boat. Oh, I didn't destroy it in the process. Okay. Make another crafting table. And use it to make another map. Okay, that's... Okay, this ought to be the right one. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and leave the crafting table here. Throw a few torches down so that this place will kind of stand out if I ever come through here again. Recover the boat and head on off. Convince it once again to go the correct direction. And there is shore up ahead. And I am going to, as I did before, wait for dawn to make landfall. And it is morning. The bad guys are all burning on the horizon up there, leaving only the creepers and spiders to deal with. So we continue on. Had an interesting thing happen overnight. I realized that I hadn't bothered to refill my water bucket. So, like the genius that I am, I thought, well, gee, there's water right there all around you. Go ahead and get some. So I selected the bucket and I right-clicked on the water, and then I found myself sitting on the bottom, looking up, wondering what happened to the boat, which is now sailing off into the wild blue yonder. I don't guess we need it. There's land right over here, so. It helps if you press the right key. There. Better. Okay. Looks like pretty much the right direction to go. I'm just kind of guessing here. Like I said, I know it's roughly southwest, or south by a little bit west. And it doesn't look like there's going to be any easy climbing over that. Well, this is better. Doggone it, I keep forgetting to do this torch thing. And then I drop two right close together. What kind of useless is that? All right. Get across here. Well, I may not be doing a great job of it, but the torches I am leaving are at least some kind of a clue for future journeys. I figure this trip is worthwhile because that base had a very promising branch mine that produced 12 diamonds in only 5 branches. And so I figure returning to it is a good idea, along with building a minecart rail back to main base so that getting back and forth will be easier in the future. I figure I've easily got enough iron and gold to make all the track necessary, and if 6.5 or 7 double chests full of cobblestone isn't enough, then there is no such thing as enough. I hear zombies. No, skeletons. Over here somewhere. And I don't think I'm going to hang around to see if they can get to outside. I know the sun would take care of them, but they can still shoot while they're burning. I've seen that happen. And while I would, of course, shoot back, I have to acknowledge that I'm a terrible shot. A mushroom out here in the middle of... oh boy. Okay. How's our map doing? We've gone clear off of it.